On today's episode of Peak Havoc, we try not to fuck up my bike while fixing it. How many times will Chris try to pour oil in it without the fill plug in? The world may never know. How many times is he gonna yell at Seth for no goddamn reason? The world may never know.
All right, guys, while Chris puts his bike back together, I'm riding our bike. There's definitely something leaking. Okay, guys, we're here with Chris.
Yeah, on today's episode of Peak Havoc does shit, we're fixing all of my broken shit. Motorcycle, broken. Jeep, broken. Car, about to break. We're not touching that one. But the carburetor on the motorcycle, it leaks gas into the exhaust, which is not good. So we're starting with the bike. Duh. We gotta take off the seat. Great news.
Easy.
Is not bolted down. Battery's dead. Gotta hook up the charger to the battery, take off the tank, start taking off the carburetor.
It did.
Brand new battery dead!
Do you want to take it out and set the battery over there?
Sure, we'll do that one.
While Chris takes his battery out, we're gonna do a little refresher course on what this is. This is Chris's Honda Shadow. It's very similar to my Honda Shadow, but it's got a couple things different. The main one is it doesn't work. If you watched the videos of us installing my flares on my XJ, we got sidetracked one day and decided to go buy this instead of doing work. And it has, it rode once. We got it working and then it stopped working. So yeah, we gotta fix it. The last problem that I knew of was the rear cylinder floods and then fuel drips out of the upper pipe and then it'll make a spot of fuel on the ground. So that's not good. That'll cause a lot of problems. So we gotta fix that. So we gotta pull our double carb out. There's two, one on each side of the bike and they're conjoined, Honda conjoined carbs. And Chris's bike has a special mod where it's the intakeless Honda Shadow. And by mod, I mean it's missing all the things it's supposed to have. So there's only one thing we have to take off to get to the carb, and it's the tank. Wow.
I think my favorite part about this is Ryan knows the number of how many parts I'm missing because he made a parts list. I have no idea. I don't know how much the intake is, the sprocket cover, the chrome pieces I'm missing. I got a guy for that. Hello, Bubba Seth.
Hi, Mrs. How are my friends doing?
She bone dry. She leaked out. Hooray. Should I not unplug this?
Mine doesn't have that. Probably should unplug it, unless you're trying to break the wires.
This is screwed.
All right, get out of here. Just
Okay.
get off. Jeez, this guy sucks. Wow. That was held in there super well.
Mm-hmm.
Now Mr. Chris can just slide it out. Normally we'd have to disconnect the choke, but that was never connected, so we didn't have to worry about that. How convenient.
Whenever you start a project, make sure you have a workbench clear and ready to put this down.
Just go put it next to the Goldwing.
I just want...
Just keep walking. Just keep walking. Keep it moving. All you need is a screwdriver. We got those over here too. Would you like a guide? Would you like me to walk you through what we need to do?
No.
Okay. Dude, you're getting gas everywhere. You didn't even dump it out.
So, we're gonna take this apart.
What is this?
This houses the float, the jets, the everything. Don't know what it's actually called. He does though. Go ahead, tell us.
So you said it houses the floats, the jets, the everything.
Yeah,
I'll give you
except for the
half of it.
plunger.
It's a bowl. Is it the Jets bowl? When was the last time the Jets were in the Super Bowl?
Never.
Never? Are they?
No, The jets have been an issue before. I don't know that they've won.
Is it the Jets bowl, the floats bowl?
This one is the ball bowl.
Okay, all right, Chris is gonna open the bowl.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, wow, now we're in.
It's off.
Now, let's see what our problem is.
Just showing.
Mm-hmm. There's still a decent amount. Someone didn't dump it when they pulled it off.
It doesn't smell bad.
Oh, it was brand new gas.
All right, we have this vacuum gauge. It builds vacuum. And we can use this to see if the needle is seating. Okay, we have about 18 pounds of vacuum built up. Wow. So at some point it does seal. Isn't what I was expecting to see. Sometimes the seal around the bottom of the valve seat can leak. I've had that before. Maybe the float just got jammed up with something. Because that's working the way it should. We can check the jets, but I don't think that's going to be it. This one here is our pilot. Oh, that's definitely clogged. So that got reclogged.
Careful, mister.
It appears as though the pilot jet is clogged. I would show it on camera, but you can barely see with your eyes, so you can't. This is the emulsion tube. This is what facilitates the main jet. This is the main jet, and they're perfectly clear. So we're just gonna put that back. Okay, so we cleaned the carbs, and I'm pretty sure we cleaned the carbs, and then we got dirty fuel again. I'm assuming all the fuel that was after the filter was already bad, so maybe we just sucked up some more gum, because there's definitely poo in there. I believe that's what our problem is, because that pilot jet was not clogged 4 months ago. So yeah, so we'll clean them again, throw them back in. The bike will run great, it'll sound great, and then we'll see what happens from there. If you guys haven't checked them out, Peak Havoc Manufacturing on YouTube, they do great work. Chris, guide the people through what you're doing. Not that it's a tutorial. Guys, Chris needs to focus, so I'll tell you what he's doing. He's taking a single strand of wire. Show the wire. Editor, cut the wire in.
He's doing the job.
Yeah, so he's going to poke that through. And then cut to Chris. Editor, cut to Chris. And that's Chris. He's, putting the wire in the thing.
Pretty much, yeah.
Go see if it works.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I had it correct.
Hey guys. Today's episode is sponsored by Peak Havoc Manufacturing. Peak Havoc Manufacturing. They make all your silly stuff for custom, and they also make silly videos. Check out their YouTube channel at Peak Havoc MFG on YouTube. www.peakhavoc.com. Okay, guys, back to the video. Okay, guys, Chris is gonna put this back together.
Just like, wow.
I got my Honda spark plug socket. We're gonna pull a spark plug. This is the cylinder that was leaking a lot of gas. Yep, it's a lot of black, but it looks like we did replace them because those are new. Well, we're gonna take at least 2 spark plugs per cylinder out, and then we'll clean them. And the reason why I'm gonna do 2 is because 2 of them are hard, 2 of them are easy. So I'm gonna do the 2 easy ones. I don't have an official spark plug cleaning tool, so I'm gonna use brake clean. We've located a wire brush. Now I'm gonna try to scrape this carbon off. This is in no way, shape, or form the right way to do this. It is certainly the way I'm doing it, though. All right, I guess I'll help you, Chris. Chris, does it normally take you this long to finish?
Sometimes. Can you help again? Reseat it.
Oh, he's always coming crying back.
Are you good?
Yes, I've been good. I'm actually so good, I'm doing cyclist now. What kind of a saddle do I need to ride this pony? Oh, we haven't even changed the oil on it. We could actually do that. The oil that you got with it is here. Wow, that still smells terrible. We actually probably should drain that before we run it again.
Time for the gas tank.
You might as well film a slide update now that you're done, because 45 minutes of that is going to get cut out.
Yeah, so we got the car back together. We got all the wires connected. Ryan checked all the spark plugs. Thank you, Mr. Ryan. Last step is gas tank goes on and we fill it with gas because it's empty. And then before I get ahead of myself, let's fire it up.
This guy's good. This guy's really good at this stuff.
Good comms, good comms.
All right, let's see if I can do the only thing I'm doing right now correctly. Now we get to crank it and crank it and crank it and pump fuel and see if it all leaks out everything because everything's wrong. You put that fuel line back on the T, right?
Yeah. Little pull the choke.
How long until we get our first pop? Good thing Hondas have strong starters. This one needs it. It appears as though it's not working, Chris.
No, it's just the first time it's too low. I turned the petcock to on, not reserve. I didn't put enough gas in, so no gas was making it. So now we're going.
Nice. All right, after she gets a little bit of heat in her, I think we should change the oil. She is definitely smoking a little bit. She's smoking ever so slightly, just a little bit. I don't know. This bike's already had a lot of run time, so I don't really know why it would be smoking. All right. All right. Thoughts, Mr. Seth?
Motorcycle.
Okay. Thoughts?
Obnoxious.
I think now I'm going to have Mr. Chris change the oil because there's a lot of gas in the oil and it probably could use some new oil. Are we going to have a repeat of the last time Chris changed oil on a motorcycle, specifically this one? Like this one?
Exactly like this one.
Is this?
Yeah, currently my hand is blocking it from
Oh, Jesus.
getting everywhere.
Here.
I'm not in a position to open them. Thank you, Ryan, though. Okay, now I need to find a drip pan.
Chris has located a bucket of goo. What's leaking?
Not sure. Here's something.
There's definitely something leaking.
Turn it, Seth? Is it coming out of the fill plug?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well.
Well, get that one loose and then I'll put it back over.
Destroy this. Look at that. That's already gone way better than the Goldwing.
I'm not in a position to open them.
Every time that cylinder filled with gas, it all seeps past the rings and goes down into the crankcase, which also washes our cylinder out and creates scoring on the cylinder walls. So hopefully we didn't cause a bunch of that.
I'll be okay if we did. It's not mine.
Funny enough, my bike will also be okay if that happened.
Cleanest oil change you've had in a while.
Man, you know what? When we get famous, I'll have a compilation of Chris cleaning spots of oil off the ground.
And then we top her off and we go ride.
We top her off and we dump her off to the next owner.
Okie dokie. Time to fill her up.
Are you going to put the plug back in?
No.
It's a good question.
I just am going to keep asking until it does it.
Can you back it up? Oh, no, we're in focus.
Oh, I'll take care of this one. This one's a Shadow, so I won't let him blow this one up. I like this one.
What if I say, please, let me blow it up?
You know what?
Let me learn my lesson.
I haven't done a story time. Chris, don't talk too much. Okay, story time real quick. This is Chris's second motorcycle. The first one was a Ninja 650. It was an okay bike. I'll put a picture of it I'm gonna choose a bad picture.
And now, no, good picture, and then picture of it on the trailer, and then a picture of my marketplace listing.
The bike had like an oil leak or something. We're not sure. It never made a puddle, but it ran out of oil. Anyway, we found out it was low on oil one day, and that's when we found out that it leaks oil. And he decided he was just gonna stop checking it. So we topped it off, and he never checked it again. And then it blew up at 100 and how many miles an hour?
140.
140 miles an hour, allegedly.
Yeah.
Ninja boy, they lie about how fast they go.
Yeah. Who knows how fast he was actually going? He's probably doing 65.
Buck. You're doing $1.05.
And I don't know if the bike needs to be on the stand or not when you check the dipstick. Because right now mine
should be straight up, right? You think?
I don't think so. Because you'd think Honda would design it to do it by yourself. Sounds about right.
Well, I'm gonna put a little more gas in it.
Oh yeah. Look at that clean gas. It's the cleanest gas she's ever had. Is that ethanol free?
Nope.
All right, time for the bike's first start after the oil change. Take a guess. Does she still fire up? Probably. What are you doing? She shouldn't need to. See, and this is weird to me. It keeps not wanting to restart, and then that rear cylinder is smoking. Yeah, pretty sure that's why it doesn't restart right. Is because that carb is dumping into the fuel cylinder right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's going to fill up, and before it was hydro-locking.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why it doesn't restart so easily, is because that rear cylinder has way too much gas and won't fire. Welcome back. I have the silly scope out, the cheap silly scope out. We pulled some spark plugs. The front cylinder looks very rich. It's somewhere over there, very rich. This one doesn't look very rich. This is, if you remember, this is how the plug looked when I cleaned it. But it's kind of dried now, but it was wet. So we got the borescope out. I thought maybe it was new oil that we were seeing, but I wasn't sure. Maybe it's gas. It didn't smell like gas. This is our cylinder. You can see the cylinder wall looks amazing. A little better. Our cylinder walls look amazing, I think. So yeah, look at that cross hatching. So basically, the salami lid. We're wondering if this also maybe has a bad valve stem seal, because you can see how wet it is up here. I also think that it might just be the carburetor leaking gas. I think that's why it's smoking. I'm gonna throw this on this one, and I think we're just gonna fire the bike up. It's gonna make silly noises. We're gonna run it on one cylinder. If it'll run on the one, it should. Mine will.
There's a lot of goop.
Holy shit!
What does it smell like?
Gas. It reeks of gas.
Is that good?
So this is our filming setup. So we're gonna clean that. No, you know what that was? All those valves were closed. That was the intake valves were holding back fuel. And then as soon as you cranked it, they dumped all the fuel in there and then it shot into my face. The carb is just leaking gas. I'm wondering if there's a puddle at the bottom of the cylinder that I can't see because I can't see it. Enter through the other spark plug hole to see that. Very interesting. Okay, so that's the test over. Don't know what we learned. I'll run it again and see what happens with that plug. that one back in just for fun.
It's been sitting for 5 minutes. I think we start it back up and see if it blows a bunch of white smoke.
There was a little puff of smoke. When it's running really, really rich, you can.
It's not even loud.
What?
Some 2-stroke oil would probably be good to add to the gas. What do you think? Should we pull more plugs? One more time?
So we let the bike sit over the weekend, and looks like the carburetor is leaking a decent amount of gas into the top of the cylinder. We tried to crank it 2 days ago, and it would not turn over at all. Maybe it'll go. That's not good. It's really not good. So we're gonna pull the spark plugs, get all the fuel out of the top of the cylinders, and hopefully I didn't just bend a push rod. We'll see. Would you look at that? Very, very wet. You want to see a fireworks show? I do. Who wants to see fireworks? You want to see him again? It'll do it again. Ryan told me it was Hydrolox. I didn't believe him for a second, but very obviously that's what's going on. Great news, kit's almost here. We're gonna tear down the carb again, but first I wanna go ride. So we're gonna go ride. So I don't know if you can hear me. We decided I'm gonna go ride anyways. I just wanna see what's up, see if it works. Too ambitious. Hopefully I ruin it. That would be nice. Got the wrong pants on, wrong shoes. It's all great. I'm excited to put a little bit of power to this thing. For context, I blew up my last bike, I want to say October? Yeah, I think I blew up my bike in October. So it's been 6 months since I've ridden. We took this around the block once. But I don't know. It feels good. I have no speedo. That's not plugged in. That's good. Looks good. It's a little chilly. It's not like the bike's really loud when you're just sitting there in the shop, but it's not that bad right now. Stuttering a little bit. Pretty, like, it's really comfortable. You see how far out my legs are? I'm enjoying this. Can Chris do a U-turn? Oh, foot's down. Failed the test. Failed the test. Ah! For context, I've never been good at U-turns. Not once, not ever. Honest to God. Definitely not running right.
Running so rich you had a flame out of the top exhaust.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like a good size one.
The rear cylinder shot a flame.
I hope the camera saw that.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, that's good.
It sounded like it was running okay to me.
Yeah, there was a little bit of hesitation here and there. So that went pretty well. Sounded good one riding. You guys heard it, I did not. It sounded good. It was a little bit stuttery riding it. So as soon as it doesn't dump a gallon of fuel into the back cylinder, it'll be good. So that comes in, an hour ago, and it's not here. That's great. We're gonna rebuild the carb. We are going to put new spark plugs so we can read the spark plugs, see if they're running rich or lean. It's an Amazon package. You have my phone.
The timing on that.
That's great timing.
Hey, this shit's here.
It's here. Let's unbox it. Goodness. I've seen one of these tiny boxes before. Yeah, are these the right parts? Ooh, I don't remember if the slides... They come apart. He remembers. He's done this a time or two. So, tomorrow, we're going to rebuild the carb. Hopefully it stops dumping gas in my rear cylinder. But I'm excited to start it tomorrow. Have another fireworks show. That's great. But yeah, I guess we'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you in 1 second for you guys. We reset the sun. And now it's time to rebuild the carb. And do new spark plugs.
Did you buy those yet?
Yeah, they're right
We
there.
bought new plugs, guys.
New plugs.
We got new NGK plugs. Okay, keep going on. You were talking about spark plugs and stuff?
Yeah, so we're going to throw in the spark plugs, like he said, just to destroy them. And rebuild the carb. And hopefully it stops dumping and dumping and dumping gas into my shit. That's the goal, honestly. Step number 1. This isn't a tutorial, so stop watching.
What's our update?
Cables are off.
Okay, he's got the throttle cables off, everybody.
The watchers at home, Ryan needed that update, not you guys.
That's true.
So in taking off the carb last go round, whoa, what a surprise, broke something. The sensor that sits right here, which I don't know what it does,
Same.
kind of broke.
Update time. It's these guys, and they are, wait for it. They are, wait for it. Here, let me. They are carburetor carb heaters. So I guess they heat up the bowl in case you're riding the bike in below freezing weather, which we're not. My friend Chris, he's a bad boy, but he's not that kind of boy. So we're just going to ignore that for now. He might order more. He might not. We'll see. Man.
I see same thing we saw last time.
Wow. You know what we could do now that you pulled that fuel line off? Is we could shove ever so slightly a little bit of air there. Spray that with soap. See if it's leaking here. Here's what we're going to do, guys. We've made a discovery. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Okay, we're back. What I'm going to do is we have this hose ran to the inlet for this carburetor, and I'm going to pressurize it, and then that way if there's fuel leaking, we will be able to see. It'll come through the valve stem C. So I'm going to plug this into here. Okay, I'm going to point. We're looking here. I'm going to spray this with soapy spray, and then I'm going to give it the air pressure, and you should hopefully be able to see it and maybe hear it. So what that test has concluded is that valve seat was leaking somehow. It doesn't actually look like the valve seat is leaking. It looks like it's the actual valve, the needle valve leaking. So that was probably bad. So that is why that cylinder keeps flooding and filling with gas. So we're just going to put all new stuff in it. And maybe we'll keep the jets. Because the only thing I don't like about these is they're unlabeled. They should be stock size jets, but they're from China. So you never know. You just never know.
Okay. we either ordered the wrong parts or they gave us the wrong parts. So we're just going to replace the bare minimum, see if that's okay, so I don't have to wait another week or two before fixing my bike. Sure.
Whenever you want to film an update, let me know. I'll film an update. Okay, hi guys, we're back. We went through the carbs. We found some floats and stuff. Basically, the needle and the seat that we were messing with. We used a combination of parts, and we got it as good as it's going to get with what we have. It still leaks ever so slightly, but it's a lot better than when we took it apart.
So hopefully it won't fill the rear cylinder with gas. It might do it occasionally, which is better. But next step would be ordering the right seal kit. But no, it goes back in the bike. Hooray. Now we're going to do what Ryan couldn't, aka get this spark plug and this spark plug out of here. But we're gonna start with the easy one. Oh my god. You really struggle with this? Could you even loosen this?
I am slow to make progress. Very slow.
We got all the spark plugs out. Time to put the new ones in.
Started with the easy one, huh?
Easiest one. Good job.
Yep, it's gone.
Someone turned on the fan, tore down our sign. But the bike's about to start. That's pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
People of America, it's back together. Last part's right here. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's back together with new parts.
It should have fired by now.
Well, I think I also ran out of gas this way. I just flipped it on reserve and it filled the whole tank.
Chris! Come on. There it goes. You know what? Let's give it a helping hand. Go for it. That sounds like both. Yeah, the rear is running a little richer. Or no, the front is running richer. I wonder how well it restarts.
So we got the bike mostly put together. I say mostly because it's missing the airbox, but we're gonna go ride it now that it should be running right. And then read the spark plugs, see if they're doing any better or not. And I'm ready to ride. I forgot I should be talking. I'm just enjoying the moment.
How was it?
Good, good. You'll see when you're editing. I forgot to talk. I was enjoying it. Didn't say a goddamn thing. But no, you could hear it when I left out the idle. It was doing the popping, which lean means no airbox. Could be normal. So update, we were driving for, I don't know, maybe 3 miles. They're brand new spark plugs. We want to see if we can see any type of wear and tear. So we brought the tools to do so. We're gonna check the spark really quick.
Ooh, okay. So that's definitely not rich.
Not rich. It's completely dry, which is really good.
Overall, Chris, out of 10, what do we think?
It's like a 7 out of 10 right now. I'm enjoying my time.
Compared to the Ninja that you had.
We're not there yet. First week of owning the Ninja, just as rough. I dropped the bike, the coolant reservoir got totaled, and it took 3 weeks for it to come in before I could ride again. Yeah, around the brim it looks shinier, so I'm chalking that up to moisture.
Let me cheat that. I mean, that is darker. That's definitely running richer. I don't know if that's enough to foul out the plug.
Yeah, the Ninja was a little bit more comfortable, I won't lie. I don't know, I kind of feel like I'm learning how to ride again. It's, on the dirt road, I'm not nearly as comfortable as I used to. So, I don't know, I don't need to describe how different a crotch rocket and a cruiser is. I think everyone who rides knows. I don't know, as soon as, I don't know, Ryan and Seth, those guys over there, will love the paint. It's patina. It's great. I don't like it. So I wanna repaint it black, I think. Maybe a blue and a chrome will look good. But there's scratches everywhere. Paint chips. Not a fan of it. So I think it'll be a 10 out of 10 as soon as I have all the trim in the airbox. Then it will be perfect. Trim, airbox, there's a sprocket cover on the front that's missing. I don't need paint to make it a 10 out of 10. Not by any means. I don't have turn signals. Turn signals, hazards don't work, horn works. But I don't know. She needs a little work. That's why she was $500. Maybe $450, I forget. Right now, I'm shitting myself, honest to God.
All right, we made it back. Oh, Chris is gone. Chris disappeared. We've made it back, and it seems like the bike is running okay. Chris is happy. I don't know what he said to you guys while he was riding, but whatever he said must be right. Chris is right. The front cylinder on it is still running super rich. Well, not super rich. I mean, it's richer than the rear. It's probably richer than it should be. So we might look into that, but it seems like it's riding fine for now. So I think Chris is probably going to put some miles on it, and Seth will probably put a couple miles on it. Oh, he said no. Whoa! Whoa!
If you like this one, I'm sorry. If you didn't like this one, great. Stay tuned for the next episode. I don't know what it's going to be. We don't have a plan yet, but it should be fun. Bye!
Subscribe, comment, like, share, do all the things. We need people doing that.
Yay! Or it kind of looks like the same motor. Oh wow, Seth is rolling out an hour late. Sit. Stay. I should be like a sports commentator. And he's loosening the last screw. Is he gonna fix it before the sun goes down?
Oh, I guess I could be talking at the camera. It's really a debate if I want this Ryan today or yesterday morning's Ryan.
What was yesterday morning's, Ryan? Yesterday morning.
Sit on the couch
do
and let
nothing?
Seth and Chris do the morning meeting. We're fixing that. We're going again.
I can't get out till I'm let out, though. I'm like a little kid in a crib.
God, I wish you could see Ryan's shit-eating grin. He's having such a good time out. Hanging out the back of the TJ.
I mean, look at what you guys came up with. You guys came up with 1 video, 2 video, 3 video, 4 video, 5 video. This is my blooper content, I guess. We're gonna go and try to film Chris riding. This is our... You're just gonna get straight to work? What are you doing?
Just gonna wait for my cameraman to
I'm
get
here. I'm
Okay.
here. Put the fall out of this fucking Jeep. How am I supposed to film 5 videos at once? 6 video.
Maybe $450, I forget.
I can tell he's talking to the camera. Hopefully he's saying something smart. Sound intelligent, Chris. Come on, Daddy.
We're going to Sonic every Thursday, by the way.
We are?
Okay.
Why is that?
Next week it's $1.
Corn dogs?
$1.50 chili cheese coney.
Oh, fuck.
You're seeing this is my current setup. I'm hanging over the spare tire. My mic fell and it stuck to the Jeep. Woo! That That is a lucky me moment. Holy shit.
My fellow Americans, you enjoyed this? Sorry. If you didn't, great. Stay tuned to the next episode. Bah! I was so close. I was so close.
You even had Sasha running in the back.